Okay, Chapter 5, Lesson 3, Polynomials and Polynomial Functions. Go ahead and pause and take these notes. Okay, for the examples, name each polynomial by degree and number of terms. So remember, we'll start with the degree, and the degree is the highest exponent on a variable. So I'm looking at my exponents here, and I see the highest one is a 4. Then, based on the number of terms, every time you see a plus sign or a minus sign, that's going to separate our terms. So I have one term, and then a break, and then 2 terms. So this is a binomial. On number 2, I'm going to go ahead and give an exponent of 1. So that's the only degree I see. There are no plus or minus signs to break this thing up, so it's just a monomial. The next one, I see a degree of 2 for the highest exponent. Again, no plus or minus signs, so this is a monomial. Number 4, I see degree of 2 again, and then I see a term, a break, and then a term. So this is a binomial. Number 5, I see an exponent, degree of 4. Then I see a term, break, term, break, term. So this is a trinomial. And the last one, the highest exponent I see is 4, term, break, term. So this is a binomial. Okay, now we're going to be simplifying polynomials using addition and subtraction. The biggest thing to remember with the addition and subtraction of polynomials is we do not change the exponents. I'm going to add a page here. Just give me a second. Okay. Okay. So on this first one, I have 5p squared minus 3, and I'm adding it to 2p squared, which is going to go underneath of my 5p squared to make sure that I keep like terms in the same place. And then I have this negative 3p to the third. I'm going to put that out front because I want these to be in standard form. So I want highest exponent to lowest exponent. And then I look in between it and it says to add these together. So there's nothing to add to my negative 3p cubed, so that stays out front. 5p squareds plus 2p squareds gives me 7p squareds. And there's nothing to add to my negative 3, so that comes down to just be negative 3. On number 2, I'm going to rewrite it so that the 2x cubed is first, and then the 4 is second. And then the second part is 5x cubed plus 2, and looking in between them, they are being added. So 2x cubes plus 5x cubes is 7x cubes, and 2 plus 4 is 6. On number 3, I have 1a cubed minus 2a squared. And then looking at the second one, I'm going to put the negative 4a cubed first and the positive 3a squared underneath the 2a squared. And this time they're being subtracted. So I'm minusing and I'm minusing. So the first one I have 1 minus negative 4, which becomes plus a positive. So that gives me 5a cubed. And then this one I have negative 2 minus 3, which is negative 5a squared. Number 4, I'm going to start with the negative 3n squared and then plus 4n. And then on the second one, I have 3n cubed, which is going to go out front, and then 4n on the back. And I'm subtracting these. Move the 4 out of the way. There. Okay, so sometimes it works too if you fill in zeros in the ones that are missing. So on this one, I have 0 minus 3n, so that's going to give me negative 3n cubed. This one I have 3n squared minus 0, negative 3n squared minus 0, which is negative 3n squared. And then I have 4n minus 4n, which crosses out. For number 5, I'm going to start with my negative 2x to the 4th. And then behind that have 13x squared. And then behind that plus 11x. And then for the second one, I'm going to start with the negative 6x to the 4th under here. The negative 13x squared will go under here. And the negative 3x will go under the 11. And these are being added. So negative 2 plus negative 6 is negative 8. 13 plus negative 13 crosses out. And 11 plus negative 3 is positive 8. And the last one here, I have negative 7x to the 5th minus 2x plus 14. And then this one I have positive 5x to the 5th plus 10x to the 4th plus 7x, and that's it. And these are being added. So I have negative 2x to the 5th plus 10x to the 4th plus 5x plus 14.